We emit an increasing amount of greenhouse gases. This boosts the greenhouse effect of our atmosphere and causes the average temperature on Earth to rise. This, in turn, affects the global climate. We look at the impact of this climate change in Flanders. Temperatures today are on average quite warmer than 200 years ago. Also, the number of heat waves and tropical days per year is increasing. On average, there is more rainfall, but less snowfall. The number of days of heavy precipitation has doubled. Inland, there is slightly less wind than 50 years ago. In the past 60 years, the sea level has risen almost 12 centimeters, and the temperature of the seawater is rising. The extent to which the climate will continue to change depends on the amount of greenhouse gases that man will continue to emit. Various scenarios are possible. In the future, it may get even significantly warmer, which will lead to more extremely hot days. Summers are getting drier, but if it rains, it may rain much more heavily. And in winter, winds during storms may be stronger. And the sea level may rise by 1 meter by 2100. Unless we urgently slow down climate change, the consequences may be very negative. We will be faced with an increasing number of floods and droughts. The damage may be even greater, as Flanders is becoming increasingly densely populated. Cities will become actual heat islands as compared to rural areas, with differences of up to 8 degrees. Antwerp takes the lead, followed by Ghent, Kortrijk, Mechelen, Roeselare and Bruges. Finally, the air quality will decline due to higher ozone concentrations and airborne particulate matter. Even if net greenhouse gas emissions are reduced to zero, further climate change is to be expected in Flanders. We can mitigate the effects, but time is of the essence. We can mitigate flood damage by raising dikes, but that will not be enough. We must make more room for water. We must either avoid building in a floodplain or make such buildings waterproof. It is also important to ensure that rainwater can enter the soil and to timely alert the public of imminent flood hazards. We can control heat stress through the selective use of vegetation and water surfaces in spatial planning. There are, however, also tipping points, or natural elements that may react extremely strongly once certain climate thresholds are exceeded. They tend to have self-reinforcing effects and may steer climate change in a decisive direction. Melting of the polar ice caps may have severe consequences and cause the sea level to rise by several meters. The glaciers in the Alps will melt, resulting in water shortages in summer. The Atlantic Ocean circulation should not come to a complete halt, otherwise there will be more droughts in Europe. Fortunately, the chance of this happening is small. Our climate is changing, and now is the time to act. To learn more about climate change in Flanders, read our climate report at www.environmentflanders.be.